Hello everyone, my name is Ravi Kumar and you are most welcome in my YouTube channel R Institute. In our first video, I told you that we are going to provide the videos for all academic subjects. So today I'm going to start with English for 12 CBSE board. So before starting, let's discuss about the syllabus that we have to cover within a few months. So the paper of your 100 marks is divided in two parts. The first part for 80 marks and second part for 20 marks. 20 marks goes in the hand of your teacher, and it is up to you guys how you perform in your test and the assignment or in assignment which are provided by or assigned by your teacher to you. And for 80 marks I am here. I'll teach you for the 80 marks. And the syllabus of 80 marks are divided in three parts: the section A, section B, and section C. So about the section A and section B, I have already written over the board. So let's discuss about the things which are to be covered in section A and section B and section C. So in section A, it is about the reading comprehension. It is for the 20 marks. So there are two unseen passages. We know that unseen passages. There is an unseen passage about 7 to 800 words, which is extracted from any newspaper or any books. There are around in this unseen passage there are around 8 to 9 paragraphs, and there are 10 to 12 questions. So first you have to go through the questions, then you have to go through the this unseen passage, then you have to find out the answer for that question. Once you find out the answer for that question, then you have to write down the answer for that question in your own language. In and the second unseen passage is for any topic. The this unseen passage is going to be provided in your exam about any topic. It could be like about the COVID-19. Then you have to identify there about which topic this unseen passage, this paragraph or your this passage is provided. That you have to identify, and about that topic you have to make the note making. So then how we make the note making, we learn uh, further. And then you have to summarize that topic, which is about the 4 to 500 words, that you have to summarize in 50 word here. So how you have to summarize, that I teach you. Okay. In section B, this is about writing skills. This is for 30 marks. The first is advertisement. There you are going to have one question in your exam for the 4 marks. Situation vacant, situation wanted. What is the situation vacant? The situation vacant, suppose there is a opening in a company. Company is looking for a chartered accountant. Okay. And whatever the requirement, what is the qualification, what is the requirement qualification is required by that company simply publish that in a newspaper, which comes in situation vacant. Situation wanted, suppose there is a chartered accountant who is looking for a job. So he published about himself, qualification, and other things in a newspaper. So how these things are to be published and how we do that? So we will learn it in a forthcoming videos. Sale, suppose you want to sell your house, then how, and you want to advertise in a newspaper, then how you will advertise it, that we will learn here. And suppose any property, any stuff, any vehicle that you want to sell, then and that you want to advertise in a newspaper, then how you will do it, we will learn about it. Then purchase, suppose now you want to purchase the house, then how you will advertise in a newspaper, we will learn about that. Poster, then how there is any current topic which is in a boom, then how you have to make the poster about that. Too late. So these are the topics which comes in advertisement. Notice, there are two types of notice: school and out of school. Then we learn what is school notice, which And what is the out of school notice? In school notice, for example, like, um, your school is planning go for a trip. So now the school wish to inform the students. So simply school what does here, the school simply put an information on a notice board. So this is about just notice actually is about the information, to provide the information to the students or the public, to general public. So it could be like, so now out of school, like any notice, any information which is to be journal or journal public, or like, for any society. Suppose you live in a society, and the society, the head of the society just want to share any information. So what he does, simply put that information on a notice board. He puts that information on notice board, so that people can go through that. Lost, suppose anything is lost, you have lost something. So how you have to advertise in your in the newspaper. And suppose anything you have found and you want to return that, and then how you have to advertise in newspaper. All these things will learn here in this syllabus. Missing, suppose a human being or a living thing has been missed. So how we have to advertise in newspaper, that we'll learn here. Just think about these two things. What is difference about lost and missing? Lost for non-living things, and missing for the living things. So this is the main difference here, lost and missing. And the letters, there are 7 types of letters which we have to cover. There's the first is the suggestion letter. What is the suggestion letter? Suppose now we are in a COVID situation. Okay, there is a COVID, in this COVID situation, suppose you want to share any information, any suggestion to the government, to the general public. And then how you have to write the letter, that we learn here. Job letter, how you have to write. Editor letter, authority letter. Suppose you live in a society, and your colony or your society is facing a problem, water supply. And then, and you write the letter to the authority department, directly to the department, water department. And water department is not concerned about you. Then how you have to file the complaint against that department. Then you go with edit letter. And how you have to go with it, how you have to write it, we learn all these things. And placing order letter, inquiry letter, product letter. Okay, suppose you're going to give the order to a particular company to buy 1000 cell phone. And so how you have to place that order, we will learn here. Suppose out of those 1000 cell phone, there are few cell phones are damaged. And how you have to complain against those, against that company, or against for those product, for those damaged product. Then how you have to write a letter, we learn here. Article, speech, debate. Suppose a topic is given to you to write about that topic, around 150 or 200 words. Then how will you write about a topic, in favor or against? All these things we have to learn here. Suppose there invitation, in invitation, suppose there is a function, there is a marriage in your family. And you want to invite your friends or relatives. Then how you will invite them, how you have to write that. So all, and what content you have to use there, we will learn here in invitation. Suppose once you have once you have completed this invitation and invited, send this invitation to your friends or your relatives. So either they can accept it or refuse it. How they have to accept it, what content is to be used there, we will learn here. And how they have to refuse it, suppose they do not have time, they are busy, or there maybe possibilities there could be a marriage in their family as well. So they are busy, they cannot attend your function. So it comes here in refuse. So this is all about the section A. Section B. And in article, there you are going to have two question, each of 10 marks. So now let's discuss about section C. uh, okay, first you jot down it, just pause the video and jot down it, because I'm just going to love it. I hope you have jot down it. Let's discuss about the section C. Section C is all about your textbooks. We have two textbooks here, and just because of the COVID-19, the government, let's see, board, CBSE board or the government has removed or deleted your novel part. Okay, so maybe in forthcoming years or in forthcoming session, maybe reintroduce novel could be reintroduced in the syllabus. So how you have to read the novel, how you have to go through the novel, I'll let you know. So first of all, let's discuss about the section C. Section C, yeah, this section C, this is for the literature part. This is for the literature part, and for the 30 marks. It is divided in two parts. There you have two books. The first is Flamingo. Second is Vistas. So what are the topics which are to be covered? So these are the. It is also divided in two parts: prose and poetry. This is a very interesting section of your syllabus, because you are going to have the very interesting poetries and prose. So these are the topics which are to be covered in prose. The first topic is the last lesson. The last lesson. Second, lost spring. Third, deep water. Fourth, the rat trap. The rat trap. Fifth, indigo. Sixth, going places. These are the topics which are to be covered in prose, and the topics which are to be covered in poetry. The first is My Mother at 66, very interesting poem, and this is about our about the age that we have to face after 20 or 30 years. So about the situation that we have to face in that age, this is about that situation. Very interesting poem, I like it. An elementary school. It is about the school and the conditions of that school, and the conditions of the students. The school is made or built in Islam. Third is keeping quiet. The fourth is a think of beauty. Here you will learn lots of things, even the interesting. You won't get bored, because these are very interesting poem and prose. A think of beauty, and the last is Aunt Jennifer Tigers. So these are the topics which are to be covered in poetry. These are the poems. Now, the what are the topics? These are the topics where we have to cover in vistas. The first is the Tiger King. Second is the enemy. The enemy. Third is should wizard hit mommy? Should wizard hit mommy? Fourth, on the face of it. On the face of it. Evans tries an O level. Fifth is Evans tries an O level. Last is memories of childhood. Memories of childhood. So guys, this is all about a syllabus that we have to cover within few months, and these are the topics which we have to cover in literature part. So how we are going to complete all in your entire syllabus. So first I'll start with the literature part. I'll start with the literature part. In literature part, I'll start with my mother at 66. The sequence that we have to follow is my mother at 66, then the last lesson, then Tiger King, then an elementary school, then Lost Spring, then Enemy. So this is a sequence that we have to follow. Once all these topics are finished, covered, then we have to go with section B, then section C. So this is the sequence that we have to follow. So with this sequence, we will cover our syllabus. So in the next video, I'll start with my mother at 66, very interesting poem. So guys, till then, take care of you and be always happy, and do study and enjoy your life and make your family proud on you. And thank you so much for watching this video, and take care of you guys. Thank you so much.